Is it fair to expect your partner to change? That's what we're going to talk about here today. But first, let me introduce myself for those of you who are finding me for the very first time. My name is MarshaunO, and I am a shift relationship strategist. I help Black Christian women that are married or in long-term relationships to stop feeling disconnected and unloved and shift them to feeling heard, understood, and appreciated via my books, my digital courses, as well as my group coaching program. Now, is it fair for you to expect your partner to change? And it really is a loaded question, number one. But then number two, it really just depends. Like, the answer could be yes, the answer could be no. It all depends on where you two are in your relationship currently. Now, why am I saying it like that? I am saying it like that. I'm gonna come a little bit closer. I'm saying it like this because if you are actively working on yourself and you are going through the self-development courses, self-development books, you're going to conferences, whether online or in person, right? You're gathering all of this information. You could be getting it from YouTube. You are trying to be a better person, a better woman, and you're like, now it's time for him to jump on board. Well, ladies, that is unfair for you to ask because you are kind of lightweight asking him to do something that was your idea. It wasn't his idea. It doesn't matter how great it could make your relationship together or the relationship with the children or his entire life. It doesn't matter. That is your journey that you are on individually about your growth. Okay, so take that in. If you are on a self-development journey, you started this thing by yourself and now you're just expecting him to join your party, it does not work that way. Also, what you don't realize is that you're starting to create a shift, a shakeup in the marriage or in your relationship, and he didn't ask for it. Right? It wasn't a conversation that you two had together. It was something that you're thinking, okay, this could make us better. So let me start. He's going to jump on board. And then when he doesn't jump on board, this is where the conflict comes into play. Now, let's flip that around. You two had the conversation. He said that he was on board wholeheartedly. You started to go into coaching or therapy or reading books, discussing them, etc. Right? You guys were getting on board together. It wasn't your idea. It was both of your ideas to say, yeah, we need to be better. This is how we're going to grow. This is how we're going to be better parents or a better husband and wife team or a better, etc. Right? Then it is fair for you to think that your partner should jump on board because y'all had the conversation. And it's not so much what comes out of here, your lip service. It's all about your actions. Everything that you speak, right? It means nothing if your actions don't match up to the words that you have spoken, right? So please realize that the journey could be yours in the beginning, because this is the third option, right? The journey could be yours in the beginning, and the beginning could be days, could be weeks, could be years. That's your beginning, right? And then he's seeing the shift and changes in your behaviors and your habits, your treatment of him, the respect of him, the honor is going up. You're speaking to him and allowing that warrior inside of him to come out. You are being his cheerleader, and he feels like the hero for you and for the family, right? That's awesome to do, but you still can't expect him to join in on your party. Although it's a beautiful thing when two become one and you guys are doing things cohesively, because then your relationship skyrockets, your finances skyrocket, everything about your life skyrockets for the better. Unfortunately, most people don't understand this, which is why one party in the relationship stops and holds off on the self-development work. Because this is also, side note, this is also why we have so many people that are depressed, because number one, they're not living or walking in their purpose. They might not even know what their purpose is. So they're not walking and living in it, but they also don't know what it is. And now we are expecting him specifically to join in this party when he has no idea how much better him jumping on board, the faster and the more he really takes a deep dive into it, how much better it's going to make your marriage or your relationship. But again, you have to remember that this is your journey first. Unless you two had the conversation, this is your journey first. So it is unfair for you to just automatically expect that he's supposed to jump on board, because this was your vision. And you didn't include him in the beginning, and now he's supposed to just jump on board, right? So we have to be more aware and conscious of how we are relaying the message to our husbands, because he will open up more if you deliver the message in such a way that captures his attention, where he can actually hear what you're saying, and you're also not begging, whining, blaming. The journey is yours, sis. So walk in your journey. And the more, and I know this to be true, like absolutely to be true, the more that you walk in the new habits, the new behaviors, raising the respect level, you will get the relationship and marriage that you want. But the change starts with you first. It starts with you first. And I'm telling you, it's happened. It's happened to me. It's happened to clients. The change that you are seeking starts with you. And guess what? The more that you walk in it, not waver from it, your spouse will come on board. However, the thing is, you don't know when he will come on board. And that's where a lot of people get messed up at, because we're not as patient as we believe we actually are. Most of us are not as patient as we think we are. Now, with that being said, please find out where you are at in your relationship or in your marriage. Are you in a toxic relationship? Are you in a humdrum relationship? Are you in a good relationship? Are you in a great relationship? Are you in an extraordinary relationship? Click the link down below and take the quiz today. Does your relationship need a rescue? Find out. It is at bit.ly/rescue my relationship. All one word, all lowercase letters. Again, I am MarshaunO, your favorite shift relationship strategist. I love you guys, and there's nothing that you can do about it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.